I spent a full year not doing cardio while training for strength and size. And I watched all my lifts go down because of it. And now once I've implemented cardio, all my lifts have gone up. I've worked up to a 110 kg squat for 5 reps and up to a 30 kilo squat, up to a 30 kilo pull-up for 6 reps. Okay? And so, bro, this stuff works. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what cardio to actually do that will benefit, your lift. And on top of that, how to actually program it in so that it doesn't go against your lifts and take more of a stimulus, okay? So I'm gonna go over how to make it easy, how to do less of it, okay? I know this sounds weird, and also how to make it more enjoyable, okay? So these are gonna be pretty simple, but let's go over them quickly, boom, boom. So making it easy for yourself is essentially what I mean by this. You need to make it frictionless. And so let's say you already go to the gym and you like watching YouTube. Okay, you have a specific person on YouTube who you like watching and you do that quite a lot. You just go ahead, go on the treadmill, because you're already at the gym and it has the treadmill. You go ahead and you watch that YouTube video on the treadmill. Boom, done. Easy, okay? And so that makes it very frictionless, and you just watch it while you're on the treadmill, finish the video, done. That's it, okay? But this basically depends on your situation, right? If you have, let's say a forest that you like walking in that's in front of your house, you go ahead and just walk there, yeah? Pretty easy, okay? So just make it easy and frictionless for yourself. If you have some sort of thing you can do to make it frictionless, right? Maybe that's buying a new pair of shoes, right? But which you like walking in. Maybe that is, I don't know, bringing someone with you, right? You have to figure out how to make it more frictionless and how to just sort of interpret it into your routine. I personally really like the YouTube one. I used to watch movies on the treadmill. So yeah, try to just make it as frictionless as possible, okay? So the second thing is doing less of it, okay? What I mean by doing less of it is starting off with less, okay? So let's say right now you do 0 cardio and you go and try to do 5 times per week of cardio. It's obviously not gonna work out, right? And so just try to implement it 2 times per week. Maybe, I don't know, walk your dog a little bit further, something like that, Try to do less of it, right? Try to do less of your big goal, and then just try to slowly, progressively overload up to it so that you don't get demotivated and fall off, okay? So, I mean, this should be pretty simple. The book Atomic Habits, maybe you've read this, is he says, if you want to build up the habit of running, you literally build up the habit of just putting on your running shoes, right? So you go outside, put on your running shoes, and then take them off, and then just go back inside, right? And then the next day, you put them on, you go for a 5-second walk, and then you come back. So that's essentially progressive overload at its finest, right? Starting off with less, okay? That's really important so that you can actually build up the habit first before going hard on it so that you don't burn out, okay? Now, the third thing is basically enjoyment maxing. Enjoying, okay? So just enjoying it. Now, what I mean by this is find the cardio that you actually enjoy, right? In the first step, we talked about making it frictionless, yeah? But you also need to actually enjoy the cardio itself, right? So this is why personally I've been going on more hikes recently, okay? I've been doing cardio with I don't know, some cool friends who I know, right? Bringing them on the hikes. What other stuff? Going for walks in cool places that I actually enjoy, right? Just the thing is going to places that I enjoy, going with people I like, right? So it's easier to spend more time with them, and then just habit stacking, right? Doing something on top of the other thing that'll just make it more enjoyable, okay? And so just find some ways you can make it more enjoyable for yourself. Maybe you have to implement a bad habit in order to do it. Maybe it's something yeah, okay, I'll only do this. This is a sort of mindset thing, but it's okay, I really want ice cream, for example. Okay, I want ice cream. Wait, let's just draw it so it's cooler. Right, maybe you want ice cream, yeah? And you tell yourself, okay, I'll eat the ice cream, right? I don't know why I'm drawing more detail, but you tell yourself, okay, I'll eat the ice cream. So you think about it, right? That's your brain, whatever, okay? You think about it, you go, you buy it, and you eat it. That's it. That's one cycle, yeah? And that you're done. Maybe you get 5 enjoyment points from that. But if instead you tell yourself okay, I'm gonna eat this ice cream, but only if I go on that hike beforehand. You're gonna go on the hike, you're gonna enjoy the hike, you're gonna push yourself on the hike, and you're not gonna eat the ice cream because you already told yourself to do that. And if personally I did that, like I actually do this, right? If personally I do that, and then I go ahead and eat the ice cream, I'm gonna feel horrible, right? And so I'd sometimes even tell friends I'm doing this, right? Sometimes we do it with each other, whatever. But essentially the idea is you're gonna enjoy the ice cream even more. Okay, so try to, like I said, let's go over these quickly again just to recap. So the first one is doing its, wait, what was the first one? It is, oh yeah, make it easy, okay? Make it easy, make it frictionless, okay? Do less of it, start off with less of it, and then just enjoy it, okay? Somehow enjoy it, smile through the process, maybe add a reward, whatever. So yeah, bro, this is a pretty short video, I know, but I hope I've provided some good value, and I really appreciate you watching till the end. And I want to give you some even more value. So I've put in my Calendly link in the description. That's just for you to book a one-to-one call with me, for me to help you out. And below that, I also have my free community. Okay, so go ahead, book a call, and have an absolutely amazing day. Do your cardio, bro, and have an absolutely amazing life. Let's get it, bro.